All right, we're going to learn the basics of how to make a Google form and then some specifics for this sound assignment. So from your Google Drive, and if you're on an iPad or a tablet, iPads for sure, I'm not sure about tablets, Google Forms does not work. It might work if you opened it and logged in through Chrome, but because there is no app, you will have to use a computer or log in through Chrome. Okay, so we're gonna be in your Drive. If you want to make a folder first that's for your sound activity, whatever you want to call this, but if your Drive isn't too messy, you should be fine. So you're gonna go New, you're gonna go More, and then Google Forms. I'm just gonna click it, and that won't pop up for you. So now we always want to title something. So sound, I'm going to call this a demo, but you can change it afterwards too, but you want to make sure it just has something so you know what to find it in your Google Drive again. Okay, so from here we have a lot of different settings. You have your title of your survey, you can give instructions for people, and then underneath you have all these questions. So let's do a brief rundown. You can do short answers, long answers, multiple choice, and checkboxes. The difference here, multiple choice, there is only one right answer. Checkboxes, they could check multiple things. Okay, so if a question said choose at least 3 or choose all that apply, that's when checkboxes. Multiple choice only lets you click one answer. The linear scale, if you had something, rate it from 1 to 5. Grid boxes, so match row 1 with column. Same idea, but now this one you could have multiple answers. And that, we're just going to skip it. For this activity, we are going with multiple choice. You see here on the side we have more menus. So again, be patient with yourself. This is about playing around at the beginning. Just hover your mouse over, see what it says. So we know that's an image. So you could put an image in with your questions. And you saw that in mine, that I had some weird terms or words that I knew people may not know what they are. So I put in an image to help people understand what my word was. Duplicate, I wonder what it does. I don't know. Let's click. I did know, but I want you guys to know to play. So now it made the exact same question a second time. I don't need it twice, so I just deleted it once. Required means somebody can't submit the survey without doing it. So often you'll see that I've made them required for you, and you'll know it's required because, let's just call this question 1. When you go on to the next one and add question, so let's add question. It has a little star there, so we know that that's a required question. So let's look at this menu. This says add question. So you saw me do that, and it popped a new one below. Import questions we're not going to worry about. Add title and description. I wonder what that does. Let's click it. So now this is what I use, and you can see I'm just dragging, clicking and dragging to reorder them. This is what I use to put my sound clips in. So question 1, and then I put listen here, and I put the link for the sound, and I'll show that in the next video. Then I put my options, right? Is it the lawnmower, the vacuum? Is it, I don't know, garbage truck? Okay, and then we're not going to worry about that, not going to worry about that. Add section, that's a whole nother video. Don't worry about add section. Okay, so that is the basics that we are going to do with here. We have titles, we use the text box to get question 1, and then multiple choice. And then I have question 2, but I forgot my text box, so I'm just going to add it. Add text box, and I'm going to drag and drop it above. Question 2. Okay. Now to set it up for this one, we're going to go to settings, and this is where I'm not 100% certain from a student view, and we're going to keep that on, that only PL people can use it. We are going to make it a quiz. So I'm hoping students have this option, and I'm going to turn that on, make this a quiz. And then we want them to immediately after each submission. So this means when you're done the quiz, you get to see if you got it right or wrong, okay? And here respondents can see if they've missed a question, they can see the correct answers, and they can see the points. So now let's go and make this in a quiz. So we go back to question 1, and now it says answer key. We can go to answer key, and now, and this part I always forget when I'm making them, 1 point if they guessed vacuum. Okay, and done. Remember, everything always saves automatically. You can see that all changes saved. And then I'm going to go down to question 2 and answer key. And well, there's only one option here. So done. Don't forget to make it a point. You can make it 5 points, 1 point, doesn't matter to me. Okay, and there. So now I want to know what this looks like. Have I got it laid out right? Does it work? We go to the eyeball and it says preview. So now when I send this link out to everybody in the class, it's going to have its title. It's going to say question 1, listen here, and we're going to show how to put that link in after. And then I'm going to be able to guess, which one is it? And then question 2 would have descriptions, and question 1, and submit. And now the person could view their score. Oh, I got the question 1 wrong, but I got question 2 right. Okay. And now you can't see it, but I'm just Xing. This opened a new tab each time. So I'm just Xing that tab, Xing out of that tab, and then it brings me back to, and I can see that I've had 1 response. Now, when you've got all your links in here and you've checked all your spelling and all your questions make sense, you're going to go to send, you're going to go to link, you're going to copy, and then you're going to go back to the assignment. Now I haven't posted anywhere, so let's just open up an assignment. You're going to go back to the assignment, and then you are going to post it in that private comment piece, okay? And you'll share it back to me, just like you did with the cooking assignment with the links, and you will send it back, the link to me. I'm going to put everybody's link together, and then we get to try each other's and see how we did. Okay, so see the next video for inserting sound links if you're not sure.